But confidence, I think, is the main thing for me right now. If you can speak anything or if you can do anything, but you don't have like the confidence, it's kind of really difficult for you to do it. But if you're not good at something, but you have the confidence, you can conquer the world, I would say, because I think it's all about confidence.
Most of the people have this problem is they know what to do, but they don't do. And what they don't, why they don't do. This is again another topic of research. It's called a procrastination. And why we do procrastination? Because of fear. They know everything what to do. They know, as you said, like we have to face the fear and we have to go and talk to people, but they don't do it. And I have said many times that knowledge plus no action is equal to garbage.
See, I come from a vernacular medium. I did not know how to frame sentences. I did not know how to speak a proper English. I did not know my vocabulary is right or wrong. So this 2 to 3 major things that I had in my mind when I joined this class, like because I come from the vernacular medium, so it's always have that belief in our mind when we go and speak to somebody that are we speaking the right English? Are we framing sentences right? Are we talking to him whether he's understanding us or he's understanding me or he's understanding the words that I'm saying or not. So that is the biggest phobia that the people like me or the guys like me who specifically come from the vernacular middle.
Because I'm a teacher, I when I am going to teach the kids, they have to understand my lesson. That is very important for me. If they understand my lesson, they can ask some question as well as I can answer them in proper way. That communication I didn't have before. It just 1 month, sir, I could see tremendous change in myself, sir.
From 15 days, I'm following the habits: read, write, speaking, and seeing audio visual. So I'm preparing myself. Because I like having some good habits. So my mind and my conscious mind and subconscious mind working all together. I'm dealing with my fear, because when you are dealing with your fear, you are not doing procrastination. So like when you are dealing with your fear, then you are killing your fear, and some place it gonna be kill. So right now I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm working something, I'm doing something. Yes, I will do something, and some stage it's giving me strength, and right now I'm doing great.
Good morning, friends, and it's again a Sunday. We are going to discuss something which is very important, something which will touch your communication and take your communication to the next level. As you know, on my channel, I speak about psychology because psychology and communication is very closely connected. Many of us think that our English problem is due to grammar or sentence structure or vocabulary. It's not the case. The case is the way we look at English. If we do not have a healthy way, if we do not have the rational way of looking at English, then phobias, fear, nervousness, anxiety, even panic attacks can come. I have seen many students facing the panic attacks. They get panic when they speak in front of the class, in front of someone who is better than them. And they get so hyper that they lose their own self-control and forget all the English and make a mess out of there. Today, we are going to discuss with some of our friends who are going to shed some light about their English phobia, if they had, and how they overcome their phobias: fear of English, fear of making mistakes, fear of talking to people. English phobia is a concept which is there with those who are from non-native speakers. These people are non-native. These people were not brought up in English surrounding, but now they have to communicate in English. And these people develop the phobia. There are many reasons also behind this, and we are going to discuss all these things here. So let us start here. Good morning, everyone.
Yeah, very good
Good
morning, sir.
morning.
Yeah, good morning. Good to see you all. Okay.
Thank
So
you, sir.
let us start with Jyoti. Jyoti, introduce yourself and tell what is English phobia and have you experienced it?
Okay, sure. So first of all, myself, Jyoti, and I'm from Canada. It's been about 8 years that I've been living here. I'm originally from Punjab, and the reason I joined this community is to overcome the fear of public speaking and gain confidence, also knowledge and wisdom. It's just not this. I believe this community is not just for knowledge. Sorry, not for just English, but it's actually therapy, as it says. It helps you to change your mindset, your psychology, about English, about everyday today things. And about phobia, I would say English phobia. I had it before, but I don't have that much right now because I've been living here. I have that surrounding. I have kind of overcome that thing already. But confidence, I think, is the main thing for me right now. If you can speak anything or if you can do anything, but you don't have like the confidence, it's kind of really difficult for you to do it. But if you're not good at something but you have the confidence, you can conquer the world, I would say, because I think it's all about confidence. And that's the reason for me. I feel like when I'm speaking, or I used to think like that, because it's been about 1 month I have joined this community, and I feel like I have changed a lot. It's still a long way to go, but I think there's a lot of changes that I have done in my life now, as the English habits, or mindset I have kind of changed. I think before doing something. So those kind of things, that's helping me focusing and gaining a little bit more confident. And also the coordination sessions, I would say, because I think the only way to overcome this thing, the lack of confidence or for speaking or whatever, is to fear. It's to face that. You have to face the fear. You have to face those things and do it again, and don't be fear of make mistakes. Just do it again, make mistakes, and that's how we learn. I think that's the thing. And I mean, I knew that already before, but now I'm actually doing those things. So that makes sense now, because I'm putting the efforts and I'm seeing the change, and that has changed my mindset, that this is how we overcome anything. We have to do it, not just thinking in our head. And I think that's what helping me right now. Thank you.
Exactly. You said right, actually. Most of the people have this problem is they know what to do, but they don't do. And what they don't, why they don't do. This is again another topic of research. It's called a procrastination. And why we do procrastination? Because of fear. They know everything what to do. They know, as you said, like we have to face the fear and we have to go and talk to people, but they don't do it. And I have said many times that knowledge plus no action is equal to garbage. You have a lot of knowledge, but you are not working on that. You watch a lot of YouTube videos, lot of trainers, lot of books. What is the use if you don't actually communicate? And our coordinators club is exactly for that. When you see confidence, as you said, like confidence is the result of actions. It's not the result of reading books. It's not the result of watching YouTube videos. It has nothing to do with that. Confidence is a state of mind where you believe in yourself that whatever you're doing is right, and I'm on the right track. That is confidence. Great. Let us move to Supriya. Hi, Supriya. And before moving ahead, dear friends, let me tell you, Supriya is from right now in Ireland, if I'm not wrong.
Yes, I'm from Ireland.
And what is the time there? And sorry to disturb you for this interview.
It's 2:30 here, 2:30 a.m. midnight. So I'm in half sleep. So pardon me if I'm making any mistake. Okay. So because I'm half awake and half sleeping. So right now, when I are talking about like a phobia, yeah, I was facing this phobia because I came here one year ago, and I was facing like people were talking in totally different language because it's their native language, and in meetings and presentation I found like I'm lacking somewhere, because it's not about the language, it's about the accent they have, and trying to understand their language is also important, because we have people from all over the globe here, because I'm working in a R&D sector. So the people that we have from all over the globe, so like they have different accent, and trying to know their accent and their slangs and their phrases, it's completely tough for me. Sometimes I'm lacking because I'm from Hindi medium, because I studied till 12th in Hindi medium. After that, I was like studying in English, but it was just related with the PCM subject, physics, chemistry, math, and that I have done my masters in computer science. But like somewhere, because it just because of the reason that I'm not like having a good, I was not having a good habits. Like right now I'm following from 15 days, like reading, writing, and because I thought just you should become a good in technical field and communication is not important. But right now when you are going towards your good aim, like if you want to do some leadership skills, you have such communication skills, because you are just not like giving a lines, you are not just giving a statement, you have to manage the people with their emotional things as well, because maybe some word or some line can hurt someone, because it's in your language, it's like okay, but in other sense it may be some issue. So you should be very careful about when you are delivering anything or any sentence. And if you at some level that you need to work as a leader, so you need to understand every emotion, every communication, you have to work hard with your communication as well. So I think I'm lacking somewhere, because I have some short of words and sentences, and I have to explore more here. And I have fear sometimes, like when I'm presenting something, I feel like maybe I'm lacking somewhere, or maybe I'm going to forget something, so should I focus on something? So that's why some kind of phobia coming here. And somewhere and somewhat I feel like I'm freezing. So here from 15 days I'm following the habits: read, write, speaking, and seeing audio visual. So I'm preparing myself. Because I like having some good habits. So my mind and my conscious mind and subconscious mind working all together. I'm dealing with my fear, because when you are dealing with your fear, you are not doing procrastination. So like when you are dealing with your fear, then you are killing your fear, and some place it gonna be kill. So right now I'm feeling like, yeah, I'm working something, I'm doing something. Yes, I will do something, and some stage it's giving me strength. And right now I'm doing great, and I think I will overcome, because something I need to prepare more here. Thank you so much.
Exactly. So Priya, now I will give you one advice also. You rightly said, you lag in some words and some phrases, and while communicating with people from different communities, different cultures, it's a multicultural organizations everywhere now. Some are from US and some are from UK and Australia and all. And we have to understand which words are what we can say like formal words,
Yes,
and which words are not formal words. And if we say something without our knowledge, I mean, just innocently we say something and it may be not accepted in that culture.
exactly.
That's fine. That's fine. On the other side, Supriya, I want you to be first comfortable with whatever English you have. Be comfortable with that. Okay, this is my English, no problem. You should not feel so depressed about your English that you don't speak. With whatever English you have, Supriya, you can convey the message. Everyone getting the point? This is very important. First of all, you must be comfortable with accept your English level and having some weaknesses. I mean, not exactly speaking and not mastering English is not a major flaw. Here is the role of a mindset. The phobia has occurred because you want to speak perfect English. You want to use each and every word in a better way. Maybe you're looking at me and you may be saying that, okay, sir, you are speaking better, so you can say like this. What about us? We are not as good as you. No, I was also the same like you. First of all, you have to be comfortable with your average English and start communicating, and don't feel guilty about that. People will comment, especially in India. They'll comment, oh, what is the English she is speaking or he is speaking. But in other countries, I'm sure they will not just focus on English. They will focus on your message, because in organization, they want you to deliver the presentation.
Exactly. Here, no one judging my English, but when we're talking about India, when we have communication with the Indians, they always want like, you should communicate this word like that, and the pronunciation would be that. So yeah,
we find English
it
teacher
has
at every
issue.
nook and
Yes.
corner. Every nook and corner of India, English teacher will come and correct you.
Yes.
And they are everywhere, and they feel so proud that I have corrected that. Because that in India, I mean, I'm not blaming for Indians for that, because the culture in India is like India, those who are very good in English, they are intelligent. But in other countries, it's only, see, when you give a presentation in front of your boss, in front of your colleagues, they're interested in your presentation, not your English. At the end of the day, you should be able to deliver the message. Now, when you take this stand and then you follow the habits which I have told you, slowly, see, understand, English improvement is slowly it will develop, but you forget that development. You forget, you just focus on going with your habits and giving the presentations. And you just confirm everyone that have you understood the point, that's all. And they have not recruited you because they want to check your English. If you are in BPO call centers and all, that's a different ball game. So if you change the way you look at your current English, you will be able to speak better way. But if you keep on mastering and perfecting each and every word, you will be panic. And that is what Jyoti is going to tell us. Hi, Jyoti. Good morning to you. Always smiling. So nice to see you. Tell me about your experiences.
Very good morning, sir. Just I want to introduce myself. I'm Jyoti from Bangalore. Professionally, I'm teacher. Thank you very much for giving this opportunity, sir. Too early. I was thinking, sir, when I was watching this kind of video from your channel, but when I'm coming to discuss with sir about my experience and all, I was thinking too much. But I didn't think I'm coming here very soon. I'm really, sir, I want to say, I think I took only 3 hours sleep yesterday night. I informed my husband. My husband said, "Don't get excited too much. Just you can sleep sometime." He said like that, sir. I'm really, really happy to hear today. Just I want to inform why I before joining DNA, I gave interview to you, sir, on that day. Why I am coming to have this DNA platform. I informed you because I'm a teacher. I when I am going to teach the kids, they have to understand my lesson. That is very important for me. If they understand my lesson, they can ask some question as well as I can answer them in proper way. That communication I didn't have before. In just 1 month, sir, I could see tremendous change in myself, sir. Even I did not miss any habits. As you told, as you said, every habits, audio visualization, reading, listening, vocabulary, speaking with someone, and main thing where I got a help from coordinate session. I got, sir, when I joined there beginning, I think second day I started joining coordinate session there. When I was getting scared, my friends started telling like this, you don't worry, don't get worry about your English and all, what you know you can say, we are here to listen you, don't worry about, we all are your friends. That kind of in their words gave me more confidence. It's a coordinate session is not it's not only coordinate, those all were my friends now. All such a wonderful peoples are there, sir. We are getting wonderful chance to meet different states and different countries people we ever get in somewhere else states. I'm really really excited, sir. Really I can say, as I told you, I didn't have any hobby to reading book. It's really shame to me, I am a teacher, but I did not do this. I bought one book, sir, before Swami Vivekananda, that I wanted to show this. I read just 3 pages. Just it's before joining DNA. I bought a year ago, but I did not complete that book. But because of I not able to understand that book. How can I read? And when I joined this, I think third day I started 5-second rule book, sir. I wanted to share this. I started reading 5-second rule book. It's a 251 pages book, sir. I was thinking beginning 3, 4, 5 days, I not able to understand. I did not understand anything else. But slow, day by day, I understood what was there, what the author coming to say, why we have to, what can we get from this book. Yesterday, it was a great experience. There was a book summary, sir. Rahul sir has given in his session, evening session, 8 o'clock. Sir said, you have to share book summary. I was getting just, oh, which book I read just only 5-second rule one time. Am I able to do that? But I convey the message what was there in that book. Those all my friend understood what is my what I am coming to say them, what was there in that book, what is Mel Robbins coming to say. Those all I convey, sir. It was happened only from DNA, sir. Only from DNA. If I tried English somewhere else by using YouTube, and then I have been practicing YouTube, sir. It's 2 books I have completed by writing some ready-made sentence, but I could not speak at all. But when I joined here in the month of November 27th, I joined this session. But today, I don't have any kind of fear, sir. If I don't have any kind of fear, I can speak with anyone. I know if I make mistake, what will happen? As you said, sir, what will happen? They never keep our mistake for a long time. Sometime they will keep. That's okay. Nothing will happen. That is not our last day. We can learn many things, right? Yes, that way, sir. It is my experience. I started reading books. Without reading books, I am not able to sleep, sir. Nowadays, I'm not able to sleep. And one thing, sir, when I started reading book, I bought 3 books also. I want to show everything. It is a help for my friends also, sir. When I started reading book, my son said, Amma, can you buy book for me? Can you buy book for me? Then I decided to buy book for him. First book, sir, this one, Birds with Golden Wings. He wings, but he completed within 5 days that book. After reading those all stories, he came to me and started saying, Amma, this is the moral of this story. He said, sir, I could not believe my son doing these all things. I'm really happy about him. Even every day, I am remembering you, sir. Every day when I'm going to sleep, yes, did I do these all things? What is there in the hobby? Yes, I have done today. I'm really happy, sir. And then after completing that book, then I bought these all 3 books for my son. He has completed Magic Drum here, Sudha Murthy's books, sir. Those all story books. Once he complete, he is going to write the moral in his book. He kept one book for that. He told me himself how changes was happened in my home. Everyone are doing, sir. Even my husband also started reading mythological book. Yeah, it all was happened from DNA, sir. I'm doing those are my husband, my son also doing this.
Oh,
Really,
nice,
sir.
Jyoti. Great. Those who are listening and watching us, definitely we need teachers like Jyoti who can make a big impact on her students. And I can see the background. I think you teach kids, and we need good teachers like you. One more thing, Jyoti, I was listening to you. I found out that, dear friends, listen. When you have that English phobia, the one of the solution is you should have good friends for you. I mean, they will not make fun of you, because if first suppose you have a phobia of, I mean, you have fear of English and making mistakes, and you speak with people who again poke a fun at you, your confidence will be destroyed. And here in our coordinator session, we have people who are like-minded. We have people who are having the same goals, who are empathetic, compassionate towards those who are learning English, and they will not find your errors, but they will support you. This is one of the best things, Jyoti, that, and I request everyone, when you go in the coordinators batch, okay, you are better than them. That should not be an ego. That should help others. And that is what I've been doing. That is the culture of our institute. And I think this must be applied everywhere. Compassion and empathy. The world is hungry for this. The world needs this. I think Mother Teresa has rightly said that the world is not hungry for food, but the world is more hungry for love, respect, and care. Everywhere I see, and it's lagging. Somewhere in India, I mean, in communication, if someone is fluent, he thinks like he has mastered something like bypass surgery. It's a simple language, and you carry ego with us, and you show down others. If they make a mistake, you are here to pinpoint. Look. This is your mistake, and you are, and that person completely gets devastated emotionally, mentally, and he never tries to talk. So to overcome the phobia of English, your surrounding, your friends, they should play a very important role. Your colleagues, those who are watching this video, please support. If you are better than someone, please support them. And it's going to come back to you. One more, Jyoti, I'm glad everyone definitely go with Sudha Murthyji's books. Her books are amazing. And I will give links also of those books in the description. These books, I also purchased those books. They're easy, but most important, the message she is giving is awesome. Well, Jyoti, well done, and
Thanks.
keep that enthusiasm with you.
Yes, sir. Thank you
Pratik,
very much.
thank you. Pratik, over to you now. Tell from which part of India you belong to, and what do you think about this phobia and the fear?
Yeah, sure, sir. First of all, very good morning to everyone. My name is Pratik Deshmukh. I am from Mumbai. So I put up in Dadar in Mumbai. Dadar is one of the known places in Maharashtra. Everybody must know about this. I would like to talk about phobia first. But before that, I would like to talk about the meeting that we had with you, sir. When I met you for the first time on a video conferencing call, I told you the thing that, I come from a vernacular medium. I did not know how to frame sentences. I did not know how to speak a proper English. I did not know my vocabulary is right or wrong. So this 2 to 3 major things that I had in my mind when I joined this class, because I come from the vernacular medium, so it's always have that belief in our mind when we go and speak to somebody that are we speaking a right English? Are we framing sentences right? Are we talking to him whether he's understanding us or he's understanding me or he's understanding the words that I'm saying or not. So that is the biggest phobia that the people like me or the guys like me who specifically come from the vernacular medium first. Second phobia that I usually had before joining this class is anxiety. So whenever I would go and whenever I meet someone, I would have the instantly that anxiety comes in my body and it says, "Ki Pratik, you're not prepared, or Pratik, you're not a proper English communicator, or Pratik, you're not a proper presenter." See, whenever I go and whenever I see somebody who is better than me, I would always get this anxiety. I would always get this phobia in my mind. So, see, when I heard you for the first time, when you say the English is not about the grammar, English is about the psychology. So it's like a 80-20 rule. So when you said that particular thing, it's like the first thing that hit my mind is, oh my God, you're so right. See, when we go, we always think about grammar, we always think about sentence framing, we always think about vocabulary. It's not about that, it's about confidence. So that is the first thing. So what I learned from you is it's not about English grammar, it's about your confidence. So that is the first. The second very, very important thing which I learned from this class is daily habits. See, we are like we have to learn English, but we don't follow habits, we don't follow reading, we don't follow the things in life, and we want to be a great communicator. That's not going to happen. Growth, and it's a very it's gonna have you for second very very important thing which I learned from it. The third very very important thing is, see, whenever you go and whenever you read something or whenever you watch something, you try and find out where are the glitches that you made before, which you are not going to make in future. Looking at that video or reading that particular book. So these are the three very very important things which I learned from you. Is that English is not about the grammar; it's about the psychology. Second, it's about the confidence. And third, it's just a language that you have to communicate and you just have to share your feelings through it. So these are the three very, very important things, which I believe
Absolutely.
that I did not have before. I did not have before, and I would like to inculcate those things in me going ahead.
Wow, Pratik, that is what you hit the bullseye. One more thing I want to share here, which I have written down while you were speaking, is everyone is focusing on framing correct sentences. Only one thing is there at the back of their mind. All the trainers are telling them how to construct correct sentences. Now you will say, what is wrong in that? It's correct. Actually, if you try and frame the sentences, think and frame the sentences, you will panic. The more you focus on framing the proper sentences, the more mistakes you make and the more panic you get. You can check it. It's your experience actually, not mine. You can experience it. So instead of that, forget the framing sentences correctly and all, forget all these things and focus on delivering the message. Sentence will be framed properly if you focus on delivering the message. But if you focus on delivering the proper, perfect sentence, your message is gone and your brain will shut down. And now you are, again, that anxiety and panic and worry and all those things will come here. And they are going to come. Let us move ahead in the last round and then we will stop, dear friends. Let us, Jyoti, you have a nice puppy, but I want you to start your video again. Yeah, last question and then we will end. Do you think that this fear and phobia is been completely neglected? we never pay attention on these things, and we are only focusing on, as I said, only framing sentences, and we are not focusing on the psychological part of communication. We are only focusing on the technical part, but not the psychological part. What do you think about this? You are muted, Jyoti.
Okay, so I think as a non-native speaker, we have given English a higher position. Yeah, like, if we know English, we have a standard, or, who doesn't know, they are not really, educated people, as you said. Um, and that phobia, is spreading a lot in, along with the people, and they think, we have to learn English, and they have so much pressure, so much fear, of learning it. And they just when they go and try to search and in order to learn English, they go through these people who said learn in 7 days, learn in 21 days, as say in your videos. So they end up going into that trap where they just focusing on grammar, or to be perfect in constructing the sentences and stuff like that. So I think when they don't get the result, they be like, yes, I would never be able to learn English. I would never be able to be a good communicator. So they give up. And we don't have that awareness in our surrounding, in our community, that we need to focus, or change our mindset first. We have to look at English in a different way, not in something like it's a art to master. It's just a tool to convey our message, to just share our feelings. We don't look at English like that. I think that's what creates phobia in our minds. It definitely needs to be changed, because when I came into DNA, I was even thinking like that, that I don't know how these things really affect you or your English. But when you actually do those things and have that confidence in you, you will definitely be able to do it when you do things consistently, like reading and listening, and do especially the audio visual. When you read and listen at the same time, it really helps you to concentrate, because it's really helping me to concentrate. Otherwise, you get distracted. So those kind of things definitely need to be need attention in our community, not on like grammar and to be perfect, because we were being being taught since our childhood from our schools that writing, it is important, the grammar and all that stuff. The teachers put too much pressure on students, so their mindset just get trapped in that area, that grammar is important, that's it. And they don't go into speaking, because writing, reading, it's different. You actually do need to speak up, because when they get afraid that what if they are not good in grammar, they won't be able to speak either. So they don't practice, so they have the fear in general. So I think that's what creating the phobia. It's coming out from our childhood, along our in our life. And I think that's what creating phobia, and we definitely need to change it. And the only way to change it is to speak up, to face the fear. And especially in DNA, join the coordination session, and don't just focus on what other people are better than you or not. You just do your own thing, and then if you keep doing those things, you will get the results, and you will be able to overcome the fear.
Actually, the thing here is, I'm going to make a video about phobia, and I'm going to explain you why the phobias, and why that actually panic comes or anxiety comes in us, and how to tame that anxiety. I call it as English anxiety, and this anxiety is there with most of the people, and how to deal with that. I will definitely make a good video on this. Jyoti, now, yeah, it's your turn now, and tell us about uh, the more psychological part of English, that side which we have never seen, the psychological part we have never seen in our entire life. If you see, everyone is only talking about framing sentences. Everyone is only talking about how to use would, could, and should. Everyone is always talking about how to use better words, perfect words. Everyone is talking about how you should speak flawlessly. Everyone is talking about impressing others while speaking, but not, and that is actually backfiring. that is actually having an adverse impact. Instead of helping, it is creating more phobias and fears. We are not speaking to express, we are speaking to impress. We have taken English as a kind of status symbol, a symbol of your intelligence, a symbol of your achievements. And every now and then, wherever we go in public places, we want to impress others with our English. At office, we are trying to do the same thing. And that is actually backfiring. What do you see the psychological side now? Do you see that now it's changing?
Yes, sir. Exactly, it has changed, sir. Because I can say when I joined DNA, before everything is experience, sir. It's my experience. What I am speaking here, it's nothing is notes or something else. Those all are experience. What I have with the a DNA platform. When I joined the DNA, I was getting too much worry framing sentence, grammar. Am I making proper sentence and all or not? I was thinking too much worry. Then slowly, yes, I was okay. Sir said, what will happen if we make mistake? Perfection keep somewhere else. Don't keep all the time. Don't come with a perfect. Keep somewhere else. Make mistake. We can make mistake. Nothing will happen. But you have to learn something from your mistake. Come, we have some knowledge about English where we are falling, where we not able to understand. We have problem in our confidence, communication and confidence. As sir said, every time sir comes with this, and communication and confidence is 80%. As a sir said, Pratiks sir said 20% is the English. That's really true. Nowadays I'm forgetting about English, sir. I was thinking too much since 2 3 years about making sentence and all. I'm forgetting about English. I'm speaking only, I'm concentrating about what I want to say now. What is the, these all will come from see, when the coordinate sessions, friends will put some topics. That time I think about the topic only. I never think about the constructing sentence and all. Why we have fear? Because why we are doing this kind of things means we are thinking about people too much. We are thinking about our grammar too much. We are thinking about fluents who are fluent in better than us, right? We are thinking too much about them. We should stop doing that. Then only we will get confidence. And then as well as not simply confidence doesn't come, my dear friends. I can say that you should have proper practice. Proper practice means we will get from that we will get from Sandeep sir class. I got that. I got result already, but I never stopped this in my whole life. I never stop this. I will continue this. I will continue. I am enjoying. I turned into, it's not my lesson. It's not my practice. It is my entertainment now. These all, I found entertainment here only. And then I can say one more thing, sir. Yes, but when I was speaking with my colleague, my friends and all, I was thinking I never and ever speak like them. I never and ever, because when I was speaking with them, I was a lot. I was thinking, oh God, what kind of mistake I am doing? When I was speaking that with them, with my friends, those all fear and everything reflected on my face. That time I was thinking, yes, I have to stop speaking English. I have to stop learning English. Then when I found sir's video on that one day, one fine day, that was my achievement. I can say now I achieved, sir. Now I achieved. When I'm coming to, as I told you, when I'm coming to teach the students, they were very enjoying. I can say some stories related to lesson also. So why I am coming to say this? I am taking class. It is a mother tongue language, sir. It is very easy for me. But in that school, I want to mention this because that is a Muslim school, sir. No one there in Hindu, even their mother tongue is a Marathi. I don't know. I think Urdu and Hindi they are using, but they wanted to learn Kannada. That is, it's from my only. I got chance to work in that school. I did not know am I able to do or not. I jumped to do that work. I joined that, but after joining, I realized I have to teach Kannada by translating English. They're not able to understand that. It was a big problem for me. If I lose that job, my financial stage is not good. I have to do that. My son said, Amma, you don't know how to teach them, right? You can take Google help. What I have done, I tried to translate each word Kannada to English. It was taking 3-4 days to teach them. Oh God, it was horrible for me. After teaching them, I could see many question mark on their face. But if they asked, they understood. If I asked the teacher, teacher not able to answer us. Student understood this. It was shame for me. Then, sir, after joining DNA, fifth day, I took same book, third standard, from third standard book. I started in front of me mirror. I started teaching lesson without hesitation. Without, I did not take any help from the Google, sir. I made myself. Next day, I did that lesson without taking any help from the Google. The kids were very happy. They asked a question related to that lesson. I explained them very well, sir. This is my achievement, I can say. This is my
Absolutely.
achievement. Yes, sir.
Absolutely, Jyoti. And this must be gone to school. The way English has been taught, it's more very old and very conventional. And if we can make English as more fun, and if we criticize less, we criticize a lot. We criticize our students when they make some English mistakes, and they are chastised, they are humiliated. That has an adverse impact on their mind, and then that is reflected in our college life, adult life, with the same notion, belief. We go look at English, and then this continues. You see someone in office who is more fluent than you, and you feel inferior about you. Very nice, Jyoti. Supriya, yeah.
Sorry, sir. Sorry. I want to say one more thing, sir, here. Just I want to say, my friends who are watching this video, just I want to say them, just go with the practice. Don't think about the people. And then just that English is a just language. We are giving more respect for that. We are keeping somewhere else the language. Just go with the proper practice. Give your 100% and put some effort. Then only you can learn English. It will come. It takes some time. It is not our mother tongue. It is not our mother tongue. It takes some time, but you should have some patience to learn English. That is very important for us, sir. That's what I wanted to say here. Thank you, sir. Thanks a lot.
Thank you. And that's true, actually. That's a very nice message for other students. Supriya, yes. So what do you want to say about the psychological part and how the psychological part affects us quickly?
Yeah, actually, sir, when we see like child here, they are native and they are going in schools, and they are speaking since when they able to talk, like, so even they are playing with other child, they are from other community, other part of geographical region, like maybe from China, maybe from Japan, maybe from India, and all children are playing like together, and they have same communication level because they are playing and they are learning from each other. So this is the language that we learned, and we never got chance in our academics and in our college time. Like, we should have such environment. We should not make English like a phobia. We should have some proper communication skills classes. Like, we always taught about, like, yeah, this is the physics, this is a math, this is the English grammar, literature, and Hindi. They never talked about, like, we should have a communication skill classes, how to communicate with people, how to become a leader, how to remove your stage fear. They never taught about this, and that what that we are suffering with this. And we have also like phobia, like, if we are going to talk, then how people will judge us, like they should they understand my English, should they understand my accent or not, should I'm using a right word or not, or some kind of fear moving around in our head. So such phobia should be removed by the practice, I think. The habits that we are using here, read, write, speaking, listening, audio, visual, because when we are practicing a lot in a day, like if we are spending like 2 to 3 hours with the same language that we are trying to own, because language cannot be learned, we can't be mastered because it's not a subject. It can be owned by your habits. So if you are doing a practice daily, doing everything. You are listening other accent guy, not only one accent. So if you are watching or seeing somewhere or something, so you can understand, yeah, the context is that maybe you are not catching each word, but by the sentence you can catch the context of what the person is going to tell you, what he want to convey to you. So I think this can be understand, and this can be merge in our life, and the like just like we are doing our daily task, we are making food for our body, we are doing all rituals and morning routine, so we should include this English as a routine work. Because we never had such environment. Now we are making an environment which is not real, it's artificial. So we need to make an environment like having all daily habits. So by this artificial environment we can make our brain muscles, to know that yeah, this is the way that we can learn the language and we can convey our message. So this is what I understood with the psychology of English.
Thank you. Thanks a lot. Pratik, your parting remarks.
So actually, I'll talk about three different points. The first is attitude. So that is one of the biggest psychological thing that we need to change in ourselves. See, in attitude, I'll speak like you don't have to speak English that needs to be grammatically correct. You will have to just express your feelings so that the person with whom you're talking should understand what you're speaking. That is the first. So we need to change our attitude first. Second is we have to stop self-evaluation for every single time, every single moment, every single minute. Let's say, for example, if I'm talking to you, I should be stop self-evaluating me, whether I'll be as good as you or whether I am Dr. Sandeep Patil. No, I am Mr. Pratik Deshu. So I have to stop that self-imaging. I have to stop that self-evaluation. So when I stop doing that, then only I'll start learning any new thing. So be it a language or be it any other thing, then only I'll be start learning that particular thing. So that is the second part. The third is we have to give that particular feeling of fear of shame, like fear of failure. So when we say that particular thing in our mind ki yeah, I have not been able to talk properly, so that particular stigma or that particular shame remains in our mind. So when you start forgetting these three things, attitude, second is fear of failure or fear of shame, and third is self evaluation. So when you start overcoming about these three things, you'll be able to learn anything.
Absolutely, Pratik. So nice and so true. And that is really what I also teach. And dear friends, before ending the session, I would like to tell that I always said in all my videos that this session is not to make our institute and show how big things we are doing or try to advertise our institute. No, we meet here to motivate others. And don't join our institute, but take a lesson from this, so that instead of I speaking, if students are speaking who actually have gone through the difficulties which you are going through, that will make a huge difference. Dear friends, I know English communication is not only a language in India. It's a gateway for success. It's a gateway for better life, better food on the table, better clothes to wear, better standard of living. I know that. That's the reason why I do not want anyone to get into wrong methods and get stuck in their life because of communication skills. You all have worked so hard on your technical skills. It has taken you years and years of efforts to get those degrees and the knowledge which you are delivering in your organization. But if communication is stopping you from reaching your goal to become a leader, to get better package, then I think it's very unfortunate. Very unfortunate it is. And this is the reason why I have taken this path. The purpose of my life is make people better in communication and make them emotionally more stable. Why? Simple, because I was not like this. I suffered a lot due to all these things. Brothers and sisters, dear friends, thanks a lot for coming here. It was an honor for me to host this program for you. But remember one thing, this is just a beginning now. You have to keep on working on yourself, keep on getting better, and keep on focusing on your habits. Thank you. Take care.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you
Thank
very
you very
much.
much.